What's up, Musketeers? This is the first edition of the digital Hippos Hardware Corner. Today we're going to talk about a sweet video card from MSI. It's the MSI GTX 580 Lightning. There's a few things that make the MSI GTX 580 Lightning unique, and it's the design here. We've got the Twin Frozr 3 cooling system. We've got a really unique silver case and lining to the card. It's very stable and sturdy. And then we have twin fans here that cool the card extremely well. No matter what we threw at it, it would cool the card both idle and heavy load temperatures, and we'll be able to go over some of that more in depth. The card is very long. It's 12 inches. It's a pretty hefty card. It's heavy, but it's a very high quality, very durable, very well-designed card. Let's get to the meat and potatoes of this card. What makes it so awesome is the gaming performance. Everything I threw at it, from the latest Battlefield 3 beta, which is very demanding, on ultra settings I cranked it up, and gameplay was smooth, image quality was very, very nice. One of the older yet very still demanding titles is Crisis Warhead. And even on enthusiast settings, maxed out, the scenes were gorgeously rendered and everything ran lightning fast and very, very smooth. Another very demanding title was Metro 2033. Still, with all the DirectX 11 features, it makes it pretty hard to keep up on even the latest cards. But the Lightning handled it very smooth, no problems at all. Another gorgeous looking game was Trackmania 2 Canyon, and that was lightning fast, 60 frames a second. And this card, everything I've thrown at it had no problems whatsoever. Even some of the older titles like Sacred 2 that are still demanding with all the physics effects, no problems at all with anti-aliasing maxed out. The card just performs, and I can't find anything that's trumped it yet. So one might ask, through all this super performance that the Lightning put out, the temperatures would have to be pretty high. Big, beefy card, but that wasn't the case at all. Really, the temperatures were absolutely amazing. At idle, I was around 20 to 30 Celsius, which is almost unheard of for this type of card, in just a normal Antec 900 case. Even more amazing, on a heavy gaming session like Crisis Warhead or Battlefield 3, most of the temperature stayed around 50, 55 degrees Celsius, which is just amazing for this type of a card. Also, when we overclocked the card, the temperatures were even more amazing for what we were pulling out of the card, and we'll go over that now. Now, you don't buy these types of cards and just let it sit at stock. The cool thing about the Lightning is it really comes out of the box at a super fast speed. The core speeds are already overclocked at 820 megahertz versus the 772 default that comes from NVIDIA. So already out of the box, it's a lightning fast card, no pun intended. But there's so much more room to be unlocked in this card. And the MSI Afterburner software makes this possible. I've used a lot of different types of tools to overclock, and I've never seen anything as solid, as clean, as well built as the MSI Afterburner overclocking tool. It's broken up into several segments. You can overclock just the core and the shader. They can be linked. You can do just the memory, or you can do all three together. What's even more amazing is that you can individually overclock and overvoltage every piece of the card. That's memory, that's core, and that's shader. You can do it all individually, or you can do easy, slide it over, increase the voltage, and you're good to go. Now, what's crazy about this card is even overclocking to 975 on the core, which I was able to do after 10 minutes. The temperatures reached a max of 63 degrees while heavy gaming in Battlefield 3 beta and Crisis Warhead. Absolutely unheard of performance and temperatures make the MSI Lightning unique.
Let's go, lad. The defenders could use some help. Khan, over here!
So now we come to the end of this glorious tale about the MSI GTX 580 Lightning. Should you buy it? I would say a definite yes. It gets a digital Hippos Hardware Corner 5-star rating, which is our highest rating on the site. Why does it get a 5-star rating? Number 1, durable design. Number 2, excellent temperatures in idle environments and gaming applications. Number 3, ease of use with overclocking. Absolutely amazing and rock solid temperature and stability. And lastly, every game we threw at this card, it ran it perfectly smooth. 60 frames a second on almost every single game. This card is probably the best card I've ever tested, and I can't wait to try it out on all the upcoming games like the Battlefield 3 that's coming, Skyrim, Rage, all the heavy and demanding gaming applications. So buy this card, order it now. See you next time.